Hey guys, thanks for clicking on this video. Just thought I'd give you a bit of a rundown on the old false lashes. So hopefully we can get some lovely lashes going on. Stay tuned. So the first step after finishing all your eye makeup is to come in and curl your lashes. For a long time I was really scared of eyelash curlers. When I was in high school my friend used to use one all the time and it scared the shit out of me. It's sort of like a little torture device, but curling my lashes has totally changed my life. So I've come in and curling my lashes now, and what I'm going to use is sort of one that looks a bit different to your conventional lash curler, but it does the same. It's important to be curling your lashes before you put mascara on, because once you put mascara on, and I've seen it happen, once you put mascara on it can really dry out the lash, so when you come to squeeze it and pinch it, it can snap them off. Come in now and start to use my curler. It doesn't really matter which type you use, by the way, whatever works for you. I'm coming in nice and close to the root of that lash. And I'm going to come in and give it a little squeeze. Giving this one little pumps. And as you can see, it's made a huge difference to my lashes. Just another thing with lash curlers, and you can see it on here, just this rubber bit here. If you notice that this rubber bit has a little crack in it, it's time to either change that bit or replace your lash curler, just because with that bit cracked, the lashes don't really have a barrier between this harsh curling bit and this harsh bottom bit anymore, and that can be another reason that the lashes might snap. So always keep an eye on your lash curler to see that it is fully operational. So coming in, looking down into the mirror, getting it as nice and close as I can, giving it a little squeeze. I like to squeeze it really close to the root, just to give it that super lift, just because when I come to put my mascara on, it's going to sort of weigh it down nicely and make it that nice little curl. So I'm coming in to put my mascara on now, and pretty self-explanatory. I'm just going to come in and softly put it on my lashes, just combing through root to tip. If I had any tips for putting on mascara, it would be that it's better off, I think, to put 1 or 2 lighter layers than it is going in too hard just with the one layer, just because it can clump that way. If you're finding that there's too much on your spoolie, you can just take a tissue or a baby wipe just to wipe off any excess. I'm just coming in now to do this second coat, and just while I'm doing this, I thought I'd just say that as far as recommending products for mascaras go, I'm not too fussy about mascaras. Mascara is mascara in my opinion. Expensive ones don't really interest me. The only thing that really differs between mascaras in my opinions is either waterproof or non-waterproof, and then the wands. So mascaras typically all have different little wands or brushes. This one's a nice little one. The one I was using before was quite a thick one. And as far as that goes, for me, it really is personal preference. So it's up to you, whatever brush you want to go with. So I'm going to come in now and do my bottom lashes, and just before I do that, what I'm going to do is actually just scrape any excess of this mascara on the brush just back into the bottle, just because I don't want to put too much on my bottom lashes initially. So I've scraped off. You can also wipe it with a tissue. I'm going to come in and just really lightly do these bottom ones. I'm going to make a bit of a funny face. Just a little wiggle backwards and forwards. I see a lot of people also doing this, which I'm not totally against, but there is quite a lot of build up on that tip of that wand, so I don't personally like to do it that way. This is a good look. Just another quick tip when doing your bottom lashes: if you're finding that you're struggling with the mascara wand itself for whatever reason, you can come in with a small little fan brush, and this is a MAC one that I don't make anymore sadly, but lots of companies sell little fan brushes like this, and what it is great for is just coming in and putting it on your mascara and just sort of coming in and putting it on these bottom lashes here. You just sort of have a bit more control, I think, with this brush, because it can be tricky coming in sort of at weird side angles. So maybe give that a go if you're having some troubles with the normal wand. So I'm going to come in now and put on some strip false lashes, which is super exciting. It's something that can take your makeup look to the next level. You'll notice that I put my mascara on first, and this is a super important step if you're someone that has quite fair lashes. Because if I come in and put my falsies on, I'm then going to have a really hard time blending my quite fair lashes into these super black ones. So I would always suggest putting your mascara on first, just to help you get a bit of a blend, because it can be quite difficult after trying to coat all the little lashes with your falsies on. And as far as choosing your lashes, it really is a personal preference. For me, I have 2 brands that I really love, and they are Ardell and then Model Rock. I haven't tried lots of Model Rock lashes, but the ones that I have tried have been great, just because the track, which is sort of where the hairs come out of, the track through here, is super bendy, and this one is clear, and similar with the Ardells. These are their faux mink ones, but all of their lashes have the same sort of band, and that is a really, really thin, clear band, which is great for blending into your natural lashes. So today I'm going to be using the Ardell ones. I love this brand, cheap from Priceline, and reusable, which is great. So putting lashes on myself isn't something that came really naturally to me. Putting it on someone else was totally fine, but when it came to putting my own on, I was hopeless. Until very recently, I sort of was practicing a lot more, and I got a few tips and tricks, which I'm hoping to share with you guys today. But first things first, we want to make sure that they actually fit our eye. So I'm going to come in, and what I'm going to do is just really loosely, just place it sort of on top of where I think it needs to go. And the glue from the box will sort of help it hold in place roughly. So what I'm doing is just coming in and sort of putting it where I want it to go. And I'm just going to see how much, if any, overhang on this end bit is. If it hangs down too low, it's really going to drag the whole eye down, so we don't want it to hang down low. We just want to make sure that it comes sort of to the end of where our natural lashes start. And this one is actually going to fit me quite well, so I'm not going to have to cut it too much, but I will. So I'm going to come in and cut them now, and I'm not going to cut too much because it was sitting quite nicely on my eye, but if I could give you anything today, it would be how to cut lashes. And so for me, and this lash particularly, if we come in, you can see that it's got a really nice shorter edge through here, just through the beginning of this inner corner, and it feathers out to a nice long lash. It's really important that we're cutting from the outside here, the longer side, just to make sure that we don't lose this nice tapered edge, just because when we come to put them on our actual eye, if we cut this nice short bit off, the lashes are going to start really harsh on the eye and be super obvious as fake lashes. So that really nice tapered edge is what's going to help us sort of make our lashes look super good. So I'm always going to cut from the outside. So now that I've cut them, I'm ready to come and put them on. So just before I do that, if you're someone that has bigger lashes, or the lash itself, the track is a lot thicker than this, what can tend to happen is that they feel quite stiff. This one's quite bendy, so it's not too bad, but some lashes, and especially cheaper lashes, sometimes can have quite a thick band. So what I'm going to come and do is just sort of give my lashes a little twirly like this, just to soften that band a little bit. Just because if I came in and had super straight lashes, if they were sitting like this, if I came to put that on my eye, it's going to be a lot harder to use. So I'm going to come in and just loosen it a little bit. So what I've done is just come through and put a little bit of glue just on that track there. Not too much, but just enough so you can see it. Now what I'm going to do is just give that a little wave, give it a little blow, just so that it dries a little bit, so it's nice and sticky, so that when I come to put it on, it doesn't just slip off straight away. Alright, so now that it's dried a little bit, I've just got it sort of in the middle with my tweezers. You can also use your fingers for this step if you wanted to. I just find that I'm better with the tweezers. And what I'm going to do now is just look down into a mirror. I'm also making sure that the inner corner is going to go into my inner corner. There's nothing worse than having backwards eyelashes on. And what I'm doing, as you can see, is sort of tilting the lash up and back, and I'm going to come in and push it on top. And I'm sort of going to lock it in the middle first. They're going to take my tweezers or fingers and come in and work on positioning that inner corner. You can give it a little push if you need to. I'm now going to work on sticking the outer corner. Just coming in and pushing and pulling wherever I need to go. So as they start to dry, that clear glue that you can sort of see in there still will start to fade away. They're sitting nice. If any bits are getting stuck on the outer corners, you can just come in with a cotton bud or a tweezer just to give them a little separation, but otherwise it's sitting pretty nicely. And while it's drying, if you're worried about the inner corner, you can just come in and give it a little push or a hold while it's drying. Just another quick tip while this one's still drying. I just thought I'd say that if you have some, just even a thin liner or a smudged liner just on that top lash line, it's really going to make putting the lashes on a lot easier. Just because with the liner there, it is going to sort of give you a bit of room to get the lash not as close maybe to your natural lash line, but it's still going to look nice and dark in that area. So to make your lash application even easier, I would suggest putting a little bit of eyeliner on the top lash line. So I've got both of my lashes on now and they're feeling really good. Nothing's digging in, they're passing the old blink test, everything's really good. What I like to do at this sort of point in time is just come in and put a little bit of mascara on just to help sort of blend them together. Just because I know my lashes have got like mascara on them and they're a little bit funny, and then we have the perfect groom lashes on top. And what I find the mascara does is sort of stick them together and maybe make them like they could be my own lashes maybe. So I like to come in and just put a little bit of mascara on. Alright guys, this is pretty much the finished video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it and maybe it gave you a little bit more of information or a few tips and tricks. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video.